Hi, so sorry I look awful. You know, when you have like a mental breakdown and you're like, it's fine, I can just like beauty blend it away and put on some concealer, but then you look worse and you just look so cakey, and that's about where I'm at right now. But like, I'm fine, it's all fine. So, yesterday I like went to Pride, and I have like a pretty small Pride. Like, obviously it's enough to like have one, but it's not as exciting as like one of like the bigger ones, like a huge parade, and like I've never been to a big parade. I don't know what's there. Anyway, I went to that, and with it, I went to like a drag queen show because obviously like the gay club isn't all ages, shockingly enough. But for Pride, they did have like a day show, I guess, and like everybody could go, and it was so cool. Okay, so I love RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever, right? And like, okay, oh my god, this season, I swear to God, whatever. We'll get to that in a second. But this drag show, it was during the day, so like it wasn't exactly the same, but it changed my life, I would say. Also, I really found out that drag kings are just not as exciting. Like, I would love to like support drag kings or whatever, but like I kind of like just got bored. I don't know why there's something so much more exciting about a drag queen. Maybe it's because I don't care about seeing like, I don't know. Tell me why drag kings aren't as fun. But anyway, literally there, obviously it was like a local show, so there was like some hit and miss there. But what I figured out was it wasn't even about like whether the queen was good or not. It was like whether she was doing it with confidence, and that's so cool. And I feel like that applies to a lot of things. If you just do it with confidence, people will generally believe you or just like support you. But if you go into something and you're like, hey, I kind of suck, which I guess I just realized I started off by saying, wow, I look terrible, but like, you know what, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still making mistakes. But literally, even the queens that were like, I mean, kind of busted, like, let's be real, if they did it with confidence, it was so good, and everybody was like, get your coin, like, everybody was like throwing dollar bills or whatever. You didn't throw dollar bills, you have to go up and like hand it. Anyway, but it was just such, oh my god, my voice. It was just such a good time, and I'm gonna try not to cut this at all. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna like have 1,000 cuts in it. We'll see what happens. But it was just such a good time. There was really only one queen that was kind of like, I don't want to say bad, because I hate, like, anybody doing what they love, I want to support all the way, like 100%. I, like, especially in creative fields, like, with music, if I don't like somebody's music, I will probably talk about how good of a person they are for like 10 minutes. Like, this one girl, I don't even remember her name, I'm gonna be honest, but I saw her open for this other band, and anyway, somebody I know like asked me like, oh, should I have her open for me? And I was like, you know, I like almost left during her set because it like wasn't that good, but she seems like such a nice person. She seems so sweet and so funny, but like I just did not want to, I never want to say anybody's music is bad, especially because that's so subjective, and so is drag. But this queen, you could just tell, wasn't as confident as the others, and like, you know what, maybe she'll grow into her skin, like learn how to put on a pair of like, you know, heels. Anyway, that's besides the point. I want to live life as confident as a drag queen. I see these people and they're like yelling and they're like, work girl, and they're like whatever. I'm like, I'm just not that loud. Like, if I say stuff like that, I just sound stupid. And maybe it's because I'm not saying it confidently enough. It sounded like there was someone downstairs that would have scared me. I don't know. So that inspired me. I would say I'm mildly inspired. Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll go with that. But then, like, okay, I don't understand. I feel like, I'm gonna make this an issue that's probably not. I feel, so I'm not 18. I don't look 18, like, no surprise. Maybe I am surprised. I'm not 18, but there are always generally like exceptions to like 18 and 21 like places. I mean, like, I don't know. So I'll like go see an 18 plus show at a bar, if I like know the person who's playing. Sometimes they're like, if you have an adult with you, like you can get in, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's generally an exception, but not at drag clubs. Like, what? Why? That, why can't I just bring an adult with me? Like, okay, one of my fave drag queens was definitely doing a show last night. I'm super pressed about not being able to go still. It was a free show. What? Ugh, whatever, it's fine. I still high-key have regrets about not going to see Trixie when she came here on her tour, but it's fine. Like, I know it's because I didn't have money, but I'm gonna pretend like there was a possibility that I could have gone. Honestly, like, spending money stresses me out so much. I used to, like, order, and I feel like that's different, though. Like, buying things online, because you have, like, the excitement of getting it in the mail, and by the time you've gotten it in the mail, you're not really thinking about how much it was, you know what I mean? When I buy things in the store, if I buy something, like, over, like, $30, I will literally tear up. Not even because, like, I mean, like, I'm obviously broke, but, like, I don't have, like, bills to pay for at this point in my life, which, like, I'm very thankful for. But, I'm, like, I just feel so guilty. I feel like I should never spend any money, and I don't know why that is. I think it's because, like, I know, I live in, like, a really rich place, and I'm not, my family isn't personally rich, so I feel like, I've always kind of been taught that money is of value. I'm trying to, like, come up with some reason. This is, like, 16-year-old tries to give life advice. But yeah, so I don't know, I just feel super guilty about it, and I don't actually remember how I got to that point. But yeah. Oh. And you know what? My brother, he's completely different, which is so wild, because we, like, grew up the same, you know what I mean? He's, like, what, 5 years younger than me? But, he does not care at all. Like, he will only wear brand name stuff. He's the most stuck-up kid in the world, and I'm, like, I just, like, I feel guilty going to Goodwill. Like, I don't know. Like, it's so wild. And so he just bought this Xbox, which pissed me off because he doesn't play any of their games besides Fortnite. And Fortnite is so dumb. Never played it, don't know anything about it. But with me not knowing anything about it, I can clearly judge it, right? Yeah. And so, one time, listen, I'm a little bit, like, stupid. I'm a little bit oblivious sometimes. So, I was sitting there in English class, minding my own business, and my friend's like, hey, you know what Fortnite is? Because she, like, had a story about her boyfriend, like most people do. And I was like, oh, you mean, like, 2 weeks? Like, crickets, like, no, that is not what she meant. Like, why would she mean, what? No. And, like, as soon as I said that, I was like, like, that's not right. And she corrected me. She laughed at me. But it's fine. It was so funny, though, kind of. It's still a little bit embarrassing. And, yeah, all I know about it is girls get mad at their boyfriends for playing it too much? Question mark, maybe? I wouldn't know. But, yeah, I think it's dumb. That's all I have to say. And I don't really know where I was going with that. This is kind of a mess. I'm not really talking about anything, but I really felt the need to just say words, even if they're not that coherent. You know what I mean? Do you ever feel that? Like, do you ever just feel the need? Like, ugh, I start all of my tweets like that. Like, do you ever, you know what I mean when, oh, somebody started following me, that's so exciting. But you know what I mean? Oh my god, I just did it again! Because honestly, on Twitter, I am looking for constant validation of my feelings. I'm just like, please tell me that this weird thing that I'm experiencing isn't completely not normal. Or like, I've tried to phrase it in a way where it's not, like, just very clearly asking for validation. Like last night I tweeted, I feel like I don't know what I look like, LOL. Because you gotta add LOL to make it casual, right? Like, obviously. Or like, LMAO, like, you have to, or else it's just like you're way too serious. You can't use periods or you're way too serious. Capital letters are way too serious. There are very strict rules in typing, and you don't want to be caught, like, making it seem like you care about something. What? Like, caring about things isn't cool. What? Um, but yeah, and I don't know. I didn't get any validation from that. I just got my friends making fun of me because one time I was in a coffee shop and Orange Rex County started playing. Did I just say that? One time I was in a coffee shop and Rex Orange County started playing. God. And I was like, "Oh, I love this song." Like it was like Best Friend or something. I was like, and the guy working goes, "Yeah, you look like you love this song." And then so I made it like my Instagram caption. It's like, somebody told me today I look like I listen to Orange Rex. I did it again. Rex Orange County. And I seriously don't know how to feel about it. Like, I feel like it's a compliment, but like he definitely did not mean it as a compliment. You're working at a hipster coffee shop though, so like I feel like he can't really talk. Like, honestly, my life is a series of me being embarrassed by things. Like the other day I was literally, this is still embarrassing for me, but I'm pretending it's not. I was like dancing around, like bumping my music, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty loud, you probably could hear it outside. I was probably being really annoying, middle of the day. You know what? Nobody said anything to me. But I was like dancing around in the living room, you know what I mean? Like everybody's done it. It's fine. And I look out the window and I made direct eye contact with my neighbor who was probably staring at me for a lot longer than that. But like I was so embarrassed, and then I realized how embarrassing would it be to be watching somebody and then like through their window while they're in their living room doing their thing and you make eye contact with them. Like that'd be so embarrassing, right? Like that'd be, why am I embarrassed for just like living my life and bumping Floor, you know what I mean? Floor is literally so good. They came on in Forever 21 yesterday. I should do a haul, but like I got two things, so we're not gonna do a haul. You know what? I do want to make like some sort of video like trying on outfits or whatever, just so I can get approval. I send pictures. Oh wow, that was not a word. I send pictures. Wow, I send pictures of my outfits to my friends all the time, and I feel like it's just really time consuming. So if I made a video, just like showing them all the things I want approval on, maybe I'll get validation. I don't know. My entire life is a constant seeking of my. Yeah, it's fine. Everybody knows what I'm trying to say. I feel like I rely on that a lot. Like, you know, like, please understand what I'm trying to say, even though I can't articulate it. And there's this one time that, like, nobody knew what I was talking about, and it sounded like I was high, and I wasn't. Like, it was about, okay. There was a tweet, and it said, "Goodbye, Texas. Hello, Austin." Like somebody graduating or something. And I tried to reference that, and, nobody got it, and nobody said anything for, like, 10 minutes, and I think it was, like, Jake, and he goes, those aren't words. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's fine. I can't even remember. It made me laugh so hard. It's fine. It was but yeah, I've been talking for like 13 minutes, and I decided I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just literally gonna put this up right now because I just like to talk. And this was just a bunch of weird stories. I really want to vlog. I'm gonna keep talking right after I said it's done. Okay. I really want to vlog. However, that's so incredibly hard to do without other people noticing, especially people around you. So once I get my car, we're gonna vlog, and it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna have a good time. It's fine. Okay, that's it. If you're still watching this, probably only Allie is watching this. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, don't. I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks for letting me ramble for 15 minutes.